Welcome back to the Nodwik Games Room, ladies and gentlemen. I am back once again with my buddy Sven.
Welcome back.
And we are continuing our
romp, our party, our adventure through the world of StarTropics.
Yes.
So,
adventure, if you really want to call it that.
It's a test of island courage.
It's a test of patience.
That is true. So where we last left off...
we had just completed a mini-boss.
Yep, so we're in the middle of level 6-2 here, and let's try to survive without getting stabbed by some blades in the ceiling, or in the ground, rather.
Yeah.
Because there's a few of them in this level.
Okay. So, we really don't need those hearts.
No, definitely not, but...
Oh, not close enough. Alright, did you really need to move that? Like, what would happen if you just jumped over it?
I could try it, but I'm pretty sure that...
Whoa, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't... These guys they invisible walk their way towards you, and you can't hurt them.
Until they show up?
Yeah, and then they attack you as soon as they become visible.
What? That is so rude! Oh, what a dick.
Okay, more of these guys.
Whoa. The hell? Those things are so rude.
Yeah, so these are these blades. Try to stay away from them. They will kill you instantly, and you will get angry. Oop.
This game has butt stabbers.
I think I could skip this guy, yes. But not that way. Okay.
So there's another wall to skip? Or...
Yeah, I have to kill this guy, and it's the next one that I could actually legitimately skip.
Oh, okay.
These ones.
Yeah. Whoa. Dude. This game is so cruel.
There we go.
It wouldn't let you jump for a second.
Yeah, it was weird.
Alright, more pinwheels.
Yeah, so now we're coming up on our second mini-boss. Which is just two of these guys. Oh, that's not where I want to be. Not at all.
Our aim seems to be a little off.
Yeah, it's gotta get around these guys because they shoot whenever they see you.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
And now we're off to the actual boss.
And again, the hallway that goes pitch black, that only gives you the option to go straight forward. What the hell are those things the boss?
Yeah.
And I take it it's really easy with the pinwheels.
Yeah, it'd be kind of difficult without them, but if you got them, then it's pretty straightforward. Now I think we're actually going to find our uncle.
He made it through all of this without dying, and he's an old codger?
Yep. He sent his nephew after him just to make sure that he's as good as he is at crawling through dungeons.
Wow. What a test of courage.
You want to be a man? Be like your uncle and go through all these shitty dungeons.
Yeah.
With death traps at every corner. Then you can call yourself a man.
These dungeons may not have killed you, but I sure will for what you put me through.
There's actually a funny scene in StarTropics 2. Without spoiling the plot, you run into Leonardo da Vinci.
What?
And it turns out there's a dungeon in his basement. It's actually pretty funny. So yeah, now I was telling you about the planet Argonia and the evil aliens that were all but destroyed
and apparently abducted him.
There was an escape pod sent to Earth, and that was the giant rock.
That your uncle was on.
No, you don't need to repeat it. So there were 3 magic cubes. Those were what the 3 holes were in the rock. So now the rest of the game is, let's find the magic cubes.
So we have to complete your uncle's work.
Yeah, basically. I'm old. You go through these dungeons, you might as well.
Lazy bastard.
And the rest of this game takes place on an alien spaceship.
Lovely. Because all of the cubes went home.
E.T. phoned home.
I love the fact that we just crawled out of a massive crater.
Like it was nothing.
Yeah.
At last we've arrived at the spaceship. Find the 3 magic cubes.
Yeah, I don't think I will. I'm just gonna go home, thanks.
Yeah, I'm done. I only signed up for finding my uncle. He was a dick, so... So this level could be a bit of a troll.
Did you just pick up 4 hearts?
Yeah.
Oh, how can you tell where you're going?
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a maze.
So you have to stay on the pipes.
Yeah, you'll... Oh, this is one of my favorite things, the space drugs. Just randomly pick up and take a pill you find in an alien spaceship.
What? And it gives you more health.
Yeah, it gives you hearts, but they vanish until it takes you back to what you would normally have.
But it does leave you full health, though, right?
Yeah, unless you take damage.
Okay. Man, this game's a bastard. Now I remember why I stopped playing games as a kid.
Because they were notoriously cruel and unusually difficult?
Well, the thing is, like, back when I was young, I mean, there's not that much of an age difference between the two of us. I mean, we didn't have, game facts or internet guides at our fingertips. If you wanted to find a guide, you literally had to go out and purchase Nintendo Weekly or monthly or whatever.
Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I had a Nintendo Power subscription.
And you had to hope that the game that you were playing was in it.
Yeah. Well, you could write them, and they would sometimes answer your questions.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember once writing a letter to Nintendo for the secret seashell locations in Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
And they actually wrote me back, and they said, here's all of them but one. You have to find the other one on your own.
So they weren't going to completely, walk you through the game.
Yeah.
Man. This spaceship is a downer. What the? I didn't even see you firing at them.
I'm using those cleat shoes things.
Oh, that's why I'm not seeing you do it. Okay. I was like, he's not throwing anything at them and he's hitting them. What? I forgot you even had those.
Oop. Shit.
And you picked up a gun.
Yeah, just in case that happened.
Let's give him a gun with almost an infinite ammo. Yeah, first level of the spaceship, baby. Now, how much more of a pain does this become?
World 7-2 is kind of difficult.
So, in your opinion, what's the most difficult part of this game to run through?
Like, are you talking about casual or speedrun?
Let's start with casual.
Well, for casual, the graveyard in level 3 is pretty bad. For speedrun, you're talking either level 3 or the final level, level 8.
Okay.
Level 8 has screwed me over on runs so many times.
I see.
This level is actually one of my favorites.
Yeah, so far level 7 doesn't seem to be too bad at all.
Also, I just got my last weapon upgrade, so now I have a supernova.
Yeah. So who gave you the upgrade?
I got it because I collected one of the magic cubes.
Okay. So what do you get for collecting the other two?
The other one, you get full health, and the final one, you don't die, I guess. You don't get anything special other than beating the game, I guess.
You don't die.
Yeah.
I love that. You know, you've come all this way. Let's make you impervious.
And I always thought that having these 3 magic cubes was kind of a cop-out. It also kind of feels a lot like, you've collected the 3 pieces of the Triforce.
Yes. I remember there were a few games that were actually put out. I can't remember Super Nintendo or Nintendo, but they were actually... the designers had to make an American version because they didn't think that American players would be able to beat it.
Sorry, which game did you think that was? Because I know that happened with, like, Super Mario Brothers, too.
Yes, that's the one. Where they actually reskinned Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah.
Because they didn't think that the American players would be able to do it. I know they've done that with at least one other game.
I'm pretty sure the Japanese version of Mega Man 2 is harder than the US version of Mega Man 2.
The original Mega Man, if you actually go to... if you actually have access to the Asian games, are much harder.
And actually, I've played the Ninja Gaiden games on NES.
Yes.
I've beaten 1 and 2, I haven't beaten 3. But in 3, it's actually harder in the US version than the Japanese version.
Really?
Yep, they wanted to make it super hard because it had a reputation of being notoriously difficult.
Yeah.
And Nintendo of America thought it wasn't living up to the reputation, so they upped the difficulty.
Wow.
So there is a compilation game that was released on the Super Nintendo, and if you get that one, it's got the Japanese version, and it's nowhere near as difficult as the actual NES cartridge.
Nice. Now, did you ever have the 21-in-1 or the 31-in-1?
31-in-1, yeah, I do have a cartridge for it.
You actually have it?
I got it a couple years ago.
Oh man, that's a piece of history.
And what I like about that is it comes with a adapter, because the cartridge itself is for the Famicom.
Yep.
So you can actually take that adapter and use any Famicom game in your Nintendo. That's actually one game that I thought would be cool to do. Just go through all.
Exactly, because the 31-in-1 had Ice Climber, right?
Yes, it did.
That is one of my favorite games.
And it had the uncensored Japanese version of Ice Climber.
Yeah.
In Japan, you were clubbing seals.
Yep. And then they literally had to make their own monsters, so it wouldn't look bad on people.
Did you know those cartridges though were mostly prominent in the East Coast?
Yes,
like especially Nova Scotia.
I didn't know that, but I did know that not many made it much further out of the Atlantic provinces.
Most people in the rest of the world don't really know about them, but it's because they were pirate cartridges. Yeah.
There was the 21-in-1, 31-in-1, and 101-in-1.
I think I also have 101-in-1, I'm not sure.
The games on that one were much crappier, though. The 31-in-1 had some of the best unlicensed games that you can find.
My favorite one was Battle City.
Yes. Definitely.
I played that all the time.
Did you ever play... what's the one where you play as the two guys and you're punching each other and you need to get the guy to the end of the block and punch him down the manhole?
Oh, I'm not sure.
You know the game that I'm talking...
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
If anyone out there knows what game I'm talking about, please leave us a comment, because I would love to pull up that game.
Well, you should download a ROM for it sometime, and we'll just go through it. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's not insta-death.
Yeah, but it's not fun either.
What?
So, funny story about this boss.
Yeah?
I did a run Ooh, I'm gonna use... I did a run of this, like, when I was still practicing my speedrunning.
Yeah.
And I sent it to the world record holder asking for notes.
Yeah.
And he watched the part of this fight, and he says, "You're the first person to ever actually beat it this way. You've actually discovered a glitch in the game."
Really?
I died. Apparently, what you're supposed to do, and I knew you could do this, you can knock him off.
Yeah.
But I actually killed him. It's the way that I killed him with my blaster, like not this one, but the other one.
Yeah.
I killed him like really fast that way, and I guess that you're not supposed to be able to do that, or it was unknown that you could do it until...
So you're supposed to use the one that you just found in that room to get through the boss.
Yeah, so apparently I discovered a glitch.
Well, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah. And I didn't even know it, because it's just the way that I'd always been doing it since I was a kid.
Oh man, we are
so it gets
toast.
A little bit rough here.
Alright, that makes what? Death number 3?
I think so, yeah, because we had an extra life.
Yep. Now, one thing that I've actually found weird, this is one of the only games that I've ever seen for the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo where you don't play on Life 0.
Yeah, I never really thought about it, but you are correct.
Alright, almost a boss.
So yeah, I've got to get through this without taking damage. It's a pain in the ass.
See, what type of who would think about putting a puzzle like this in their game? Seriously.
Don't die, please don't die.
Oh, so close to pushing him off the edge.
And now I get to start over. So
yeah, but at least we keep our cube and we keep our weapon. But starting from the beginning?
Oh yeah, they're cruel.
Like, that's just harsh.
This is where my not playing for a year is gonna catch up to us.
Yeah, your skills are a little rusty.
Yeah.
Oh, we're almost at full health, but we still have a long way to go. The levels seem to be a lot longer now.
Yeah, because we're getting close to the end, they're trying to draw it out a little bit.
I love how that health potion did, like, next to nil. It's like, here's some health, but it's only going to give you a sliver.
Yeah.
It's like a big fuck you, go away.
What I need to do is get the space drugs, or Vitamin X I think is what it's officially called. I need to get those without actually taking damage from the guy who's guarding them.
And that's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna leave this episode here. I love how tiny he gets when he's holding the pause sign.
Yeah, well, they gotta get it all in one sprite, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, if you liked it, once again, one of those pretty little buttons down below. Comment, share, subscribe to your heart's content.
See you soon. We will finish this. No more death.
Yeah, no more deaths. That is key.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
See ya. Peace.
Next time. Later, guys.